All right, let's talk about hacking your brain health. We're diving into a science-backed guide built on the work of Dr. Joyce Shaffer that really gives you the power to build a stronger, healthier brain. And the core idea? It's actually pretty simple. Your brain isn't this fixed, static thing. It's a work in progress. And guess what? You're the artist. So let's get into it.
So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start by unpacking your brain's incredible built-in superpower. Then we'll get into the 3 pillars of brain health: moving your body, challenging your mind, and feeding your brain the right stuff. And to wrap it all up, we'll give you a practical brain-building toolkit you can start using right away.
Okay, first things first. We absolutely have to get our heads around this one core concept: neuroplasticity. I know it's a big word, but it just means your brain has this amazing lifelong ability to change and reorganize itself. And this isn't just something that happens when you're a kid. No, this is happening your entire life, which means you have the power to literally reshape your own mind.
And look, this isn't just some feel-good motivational quote. This is hard science. Researchers like Fred Gage have shown the evidence is just striking. This one idea changes everything, you know? It means you have the power to actively improve your brain no matter your age. It's a total game changer. All right, on to our first pillar, move your body. I think we all know physical activity is good for us, but it's also one of the most powerful tools you have for building a better brain. We're not just talking about getting fit here. We are talking about fundamentally changing your brain's biology for the better.
And just look at the variety here. This is the best part. You don't have to become some hardcore marathon runner to get these benefits. It could be dancing, which is amazing because it mixes physical activity with social connection. It could be resistance training, or even the slow, mindful movements of Tai Chi. The key is just to find something you actually enjoy so you'll stick with it.
So what's actually happening in your brain when you exercise? Well, you're literally kicking off a process called neurogenesis, which is the birth of brand new neurons. I mean, how cool is that? Some studies show exercise can cause a huge spike in neurogenesis, maybe even a 5-fold increase in some parts of the brain. So you're not just working out your muscles, you are literally building a new brain. And here are the awesome cognitive rewards you get for all that effort. We're talking about real, measurable increases in brain volume, especially in areas like the hippocampus, which is so crucial for memory. Your brain just becomes more efficient. Your planning, your decision-making, it all gets sharper. You even get better at learning from your mistakes.
Okay, now for our second pillar, challenge your mind. This is the perfect follow-up to the first one. Think about it. You've used exercise to create all these new brain cells. So now what? You have to give them a job to do. You've got to challenge them.
The main idea here is something called neurobics, a term coined by neurobiologist Lawrence Katz. The best way to think about it is, well, it's aerobics for your brain. The whole goal is to break out of your daily routine and engage your senses in totally new ways. That's what stimulates your neurons and builds new connections. And it all boils down to this really simple 3-step process. First, novelty. Do something different. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Second, focused attention. You have to really concentrate on that new task. And third, challenge. Push yourself just a little bit outside your comfort zone. That combination, novelty, attention, and challenge, is the magic formula for building new neural pathways.
Now, a really modern way to put neurobics into practice is with computerized cognitive training. These are basically digital workouts for your brain. They're specifically designed to target and improve key skills like how fast you process information, your attention span, and your working memory.
And the results are pretty impressive. As the research shows, the benefits go way beyond just getting a better score on a game. They translate into real-world improvements that have a lasting positive effect on daily life. We're talking everything from a better quality of life to more independence as we get older.
Okay, so we've made new brain cells, and we've challenged them. Now we got to talk about fueling them. This brings us to our third and final pillar: nourish your neurons. Your brain is a super high-energy organ, and the food you eat provides the essential building blocks for all of its growth and function.
The fuel for your brain really comes in 2 main types, as you can see here. First, you've got macronutrients: fats, proteins, and carbs. These provide the raw energy and the basic structural building blocks. Then you have micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. Think of these as the essential spark plugs for all the chemical processes that protect your brain and keep it running at its best.
And it turns out certain foods are packed with powerful compounds that are especially good for the brain. Take polyphenols, for instance. You find them in things like cocoa, the curcumin in turmeric, and the resveratrol in grapes. These compounds are like a special forces team for your brain. They help reduce inflammation and protect your precious neurons.
So now let's pull all of this together, because this isn't just about a few random isolated tips. It's about seeing how these three pillars work together as a complete integrated system, a toolkit you can use to build a healthier brain for the rest of your life. Remember how this all connects. It's this incredible, virtuous cycle. You move to create brand new brain cells. You challenge your mind to put those new cells to work and build stronger connections. And you nourish your brain to provide the fuel for all that amazing growth. It's a truly holistic system for lifelong brain health.
So, there you have it. We've laid out the science-backed toolkit, everything from movement to mental workouts to nutrition. The power to change your brain is real, and it is absolutely in your hands. So the only question left is, which one of these tools are you going to start with today?